There's Grimful too.
And happy Abundance Wednesdays, with a slight different twist on it today.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hooray. It's Wednesday.
Welcome, and it is Wednesday. It is definitely a Wednesday. Ooh, look, we have Grimfell in the audience in the studio with us as well. What's up, bro?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello.
What's
Good.
shaking?
I've just been making some music.
To Nigel too.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. So today, a slight change, well, big change actually. We just thought we would get back to the roots of what we were doing here in the first place, which was enjoying all of the AI videos, AI music, and so on. And that's what we're doing today. We're just going to check out some videos. They had the Sonic Vision thing that Lolo and Papadoo had set up. How did that come about? Does anybody know?
I think Papadoo just wanted to start it. I'm looking. I don't see that you're live on X. So you know if it's going out there? Hopefully people can see it.
It says we're live.
Okay. I just don't see. I was going to repost it out to everyone. Oh, yeah. Now I see it.
Oh,
Okay,
I see
great.
it. Okay.
Yes. I think maybe Papadoo will stop in today, but I think that they just decided it would be something fun to do for the community and have people be able to make songs and then make videos for them. Because I think some people were kind of doing that anyway. Collaborations here and there. So just maybe a little bit more formalized and also to be able to include it into the festival in Vegas.
Mhm. Oh, look,
Hello,
it's Nigel. We
Nigel.
got Nigel as well. What's going on, Nigel?
Hello.
Hello. How's your day going?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Yours?
Oh, excellent. As always, it's Wednesday. Um, Slightly different today. We just decided we were gonna show videos, and because we don't have any time anymore between, setting up the business, setting up the foundation, and going week to week on the show, we really literally haven't had any time to sit down and catch all of the new videos and stuff coming out. And of course, most people know by now we've got the AI Music Video Awards award show, the Abundance Award Show in Vegas at the end of the month, part of their 3-day thing with Imagine AI. And I guess Papa and them had made a collaboration with, what is it? I think Lolo had said they have something like 13 or 16 videos.
18, yep.
18 videos. So they have 18 videos. I have seen maybe 3 of them, and it's just a shame. So, but it's like that with most stuff. We just don't have time to watch everything, or give it real good attention. You have time to kind of scroll through and go, okay, that's pretty cool. I'll watch it again later. And but then later never comes because you're just so
Yeah,
busy all the
exactly.
time. So we thought this would be a great opportunity to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And I think a lot of people want to see more anyways of the videos and stuff. And, of course, we got the stream on the weekends, but there's really nothing going on midweek to have a look at. So that's what we thought we would do today.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's a great idea, by the way. And sorry, Lisa.
No, go ahead.
I just think it's a great opportunity because we might follow each other, and it's a relatively big but small community. But most of the times, the feed and the algorithm doesn't show everything to us. So unless we check every weekend, which might not be the best time for everyone, the music video, AI music video. So it's a great opportunity to showcase good stuff to every part of the community without leaving the algorithm to decide what we look or what we don't look.
Yeah, exactly. This algorithm, I don't know. Sometimes it's like, oh, look, I see all this cool stuff. And then other times I refresh it and it's nothing at all that I even follow. I don't know what happens with this thing. It's so crazy, but it's very all over the place. And like I've been posting a little bit that I was kind of in cleaning mode because we have family visiting and they're here now. And it's been really hard to keep up on everything that's going on because I've got just, we're preparing for Vegas and you got real life stuff going on and it just becomes a little bit overwhelming to keep up with. And we just were thinking like, we talked to you and Grimful just about in general being able to have an XOC. He actually was one of the reasons we started thinking about community highlights in the first place, just because I know he's doing a lot of stuff, but everyone is, that we'd like to be able to talk about more here and there, but we don't always have the time just with the current format of the show. So we thought this would be fun. So anyway.
So Papadoo just popped on. Speaking of Papadoo, he did one. Papadoo, who is Surreal? I don't know. I'm not familiar with them, but
That's his thing. It's
surreal, like it's just another way of saying surreal.
I know, but I mean, but I thought maybe it was a person that you were crediting or something.
Oh no,
Real was the
my brother and I have a company called Real Intelligent Human Learning, and it's pronounced real, and so surreal is just another take on that.
Gotcha. Okay, so we've got, there were 18, Lolo said that there were 18 videos, and because we're trying to keep the show just generally, not too terribly long, Lisa had a look and she picked 10 of them. Let me say in the beginning that this is not in any kind of part of the competition or anything like that. Lisa was just looking at ones for pure timing for what we have today. But that was why these particular ones were selected. And of course, because of the first one that I just had to make sure that we showed was, of course, turtles and hares.
It's not actually part of the challenge, but
that's actually not a part of the company. Yeah,
it's not part of the challenge. That's what I was saying, but it has to
throw some money in there.
It has to be because,
it's our show and I picked the song. So
listen, and it's adjacent. It's adjacent because Papadoo made the challenge and he made turtles and hares. So, anyways, without further ado, Turtles and Hares by Papadoo and the surreal. Sweet. I'm sorry, I almost fell asleep. I was just kind of like chilling here, like do
So
do do
chill.
do.
That's how good it was.
I was no, it's that exactly.
it.
That's how good it
It's
is.
very-
I'm like, all right, now I'm
Put you to
relaxed.
sleep. Bro.
I am relaxed. Dude, those places are pretty sick. How did you make the images? What did you use?
I use a combination of Reeve and Photoshop generative fill.
Oh, Reeve. I'm not sure about that. I haven't used Reeve, I don't think. That's
Or
interesting.
Rev, or however you pronounce it, I'm not sure. But
It's French, so it should be Rev.
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 So
Oh.
just a note that if you guys want to have your work featured in community highlights, it never hurts to feature a turtle and hair. As long as they're not
to
in
address that, I
soup.
saw Pastor posting in the
Yeah.
comments.
No turtle soup
Well-
or rabbit nuggets. You have to be nice.
No, it's cool. It's cool. So, Pastor, Level Up and I are engaged in some legal action and some legal disputes right now, and so I was just trying to soften up her side for the counter offer. So it was a legal strategy. It wasn't sucking up or anything like that. So
Yeah,
It's
he's
working.
trying, but it's not gonna work.
That's a good
Yeah.
strategy.
we come back with like 1.2 billion. We can close today. So
Awesome. So the rest of the videos we're playing are actually from the Sonic Vision Challenge. And like I said, we did not pick. We only have about half of them that were part of it. And they were mostly based on what I could help put together on this playlist, and as well as the runtime and just the ones that I ran across. So I've not forgotten, like I wasn't intentionally trying to leave anything
We
out.
have
It's a
not
matter of
forgotten
timing.
anybody. We're going to get to everybody, but this is, this was the faster way of doing it, because on the typical, Abundance Wednesday show, we might have one or two at most, but we figured this way we can get at least like 10 videos. So
I really, really liked the next one. It's the song that XOC did, and Neri did the video for it. And I think probably this was one of my favorites out of all of the ones that I watched. If I am picking favorites, I just have to say I really did like this one. I thought they both,
yeah, this one was
his music was really good, and her video was amazing. I really liked it.
very different from what she normally does. It was very cool to see her breaking out of her traditional style, and just it was a beautiful collaboration.
I agree. I really liked it.
Stop Running, music by the Exocillion, director and artwork by Neri, the witch, the nicest witch we know.
I wouldn't say the nicest.
Well, I don't know many
Nicest-
witches, so
Nicest to
Give me a
us.
middle finger on Twitter.
it's all right, Neri. I think you're
Great,
right.
she's great.
Just don't stab me or anything.
Call a baby, maybe making matrimony thoughts about this lady. Maybe say she's opposite of everything that's shady. Capacity for happiness and sassiness amazed me and dazed me. Took me to my limits, then I crossed them. Now I'm steady thinking you are so fucking awesome. Baby cakes, baby makes me take my guard down, scarred now many times, but I am not a pawn now. Anyhow, crazy all the ways that I love thee, girl. I would never put another one above me. With simplicity, as this will be the last one. Never do I wish to be entangled like the past ones. Never, ever, you hear me? Parent, how you feel me? I know that you can tell from all the love that I'm revealing. I'm feeling your mindset. I love it when my mind gets enraptured. I wanna say I do forever after. Special. Met you on a humble, now I never will forget you. You stepped into my life and it's been changing for the better. Intertwining the personas, no more dramas, we'll endeavor to climb up on the mountain, move it up up another level. Neither one of us inhibited, unlimited our pleasure. And measure the addiction to connection, that's a sure bet. The future filled with many different moments, we'll explore it, endure it. And sure, the love is better than we ever could imagine. Cause ever since we met, the crazy moments we were having burn into my conscience like a fire-breathing dragon. Cause you and I, the passion is reactive. Yes, baby, bring it on the mountaintop. I sing it steady, lingering. The sweetness of your voice is now diminishing and finishing my walls and all the heartache I was swimming in. And now I wanna feel your love and live again. It's love that you're running from. Keep on walking, don't look. Dark, it's love that you're running from. Keep on walking, don't look back.
I love
So,
that
yeah.
one. I've heard that, I've heard that song by XOC a few times already, which I really, really like. But the artwork by Neri just really just added that je ne sais quoi. Is that right, Nigel? Je ne sais quoi.
Something like that, yeah. You know what really impressed me with this video? We usually have Nairi doing those kind of dark, bloody videos. And we are so used to that kind of style that when she pulls something different, it looks so great. It looks so good.
Yeah.
Because you don't expect that coming when you see Nairi's name in it. But I think she's did an amazing job with editing. She must take ages to edit all the wall, split screen, all the effects, and all this kind of stuff. And someone pointed that was before Omni reference, and she managed to go through different kind of styles, keeping the characters very, very consistent between the different kind of animations, which is great.
Yeah, plus you could also tell like she could just kind of like get inside XOC's head of something that reflected what he was trying to do with the song and really tell like the story there. And I thought that that was just a really great example of a collaboration where the person making the video was really thoughtful about what they were making it for.
Yeah, she really brought the song to life.
Yeah. So yes, that was XOC and Neri. Stop running.
XOC and Neri the Witch. The nicest witch we know. The next one was going to be featuring again the Exocillion in collaboration with Irina Manolia.
Yeah, she goes by Happy Kitten, and
Happy Kitten.
it's her song that he did the video for.
Sorry, 1 second.
Let's just okay. Let's just stop. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's just okay. Let's just stop. Okay, let's just okay. Let's just stop. Stop. Let's just okay. Let's just stop. Your end has come. You should probably look behind you. Okay, what? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. let's just, okay, let's just, stop, okay, let's just, okay, let's just, stop. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Okay, wait, what? Okay. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's just, okay, let's just, stop. Okay, let's just, okay, let's just, stop. Okay, let's just, okay, let's just, stop. Okay, let's just, okay, let's just, stop.
I loved Ren and Stimpy. That was my I mean, the whole video was awesome, but when I first saw it and I saw Ren and Stimpy, I was like, yes.
Yeah, I liked that. The Transformers. I know that XOC is always trying to put like stuff from the 80s and 90s in his content that he does, which I love. And I think a lot of people really liked that. Look like some people in the chat, that was the first time seeing it. It's really fun. And the song too. I agree with Pastor. It's really, really a good song for being generated. And
Yeah, I
apparently,
really like.
oh,
Oh,
go
go
on.
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that Happy Kitten, she made her own video for the song that's also on the AI music video stream too, which is kind of cool because we have a couple videos I think that people had kind of already had a video for. So you may have seen it in one way and then now you get to see it in a totally different way with somebody else reimagining it, which is pretty cool too.
Yeah, XOC is like one of those very unique creators. He always does his own thing. I really liked what he did with the cartoon characters and a throwback to some of our childhood and in a very wild and unique way. So it's a very cool collaboration.
I agree. Something I was totally not expecting, and yet it is totally XOC to do it. So it's really cool. I think our next one is from Sherry, who's on here. Sherry, it was your song, Electric Sin, and it was ER Music that did your video, right?
Electric Sin by Sherry D. Is Sherry here? Is she still in
She
studio?
is here. I don't know if she's muted or, well, it doesn't look like she's on our end, but she may have.
Can you hear me? Sherry D.
Way to put her on the spot. All right, well, maybe we'll catch up with her after the video is over.
All right. So this one exactly, that is called Electric Sin. And it was under ER Music. Is that right?
I believe so. Yep. Oh, she said she lost the stream, but we've still got her here in the chat.
Okay. Well, she'll be back. So let's see here. Hold on.
Electric nights and neon dreams. We're tangled up in dirty schemes. Pulses racing, hearts on fire. Dancing in the devil's choir. Leather lace and filthy grins. Welcome to our world of sins. Feel the beat, the rhythm's hot. In this chaos, lose the plot. Sweat and lust, electric skin. Welcome to our world of sin. Knocking out the set up. Darkened clubs, the night's alive. Feel the beat, the rhythm drives. Whisper secrets in my ears. Look control, give in to fear. Bittersweet and razor sharp, lost in this electric dark. Screaming through the static noise. In this dance we have no choice. Twisted love, entangled sheets. Hear the pounding of the beats. Feel the beat, the rhythm's hot. In this chaos, lose the plot. Sweat and lust, electric skin. Welcome to our world of sin. We're alive and electric thrills. Dance with me through electric chills. Bittersweet and razor sharp, lost in this electric dark.
Yeah, that one's interesting.
It's funny because I always think they should be like keep going and then they're over. I'm like, did I lose my connection?
Oh, look, Neri the Witch. Neri, come join us, Neri.
Sherry, can we hear you yet?
I think she said on the chat that she can't talk.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
no
no
problem.
worries.
Yeah, I really liked her song, and then I thought that the video was interesting.
Oh, definitely.
I was curious to hear what Sherry thought about the video that was made for her song, but I did really like the song. It's kind of good style that I like the music style.
And speaking of Neri the Witch, the next one we had up is also with Neri and Cynical Giraffe. You might recall Cynical from Trailer Park Jesus.
Trailer
I'm
Park
sorry,
Messiah.
Trailer Park Messiah. Well, I mean, it is Jesus. Anyways, Trailer Park Messiah. That was the one that we had played during the last one that was just
Yeah.
there was
Yeah, the one you never stopped
was
to
very
open your mouth.
abundant. No,
Yes.
that was, don't get me started. That was not the problem. Listen, there was a lot of things happening, many ins and outs, what have you.
There are a lot of things happening that day. Anyway, this one is really cool because it's totally different, I think, from what Cynical Giraffe, what we're used
Yeah,
to seeing from him.
absolutely.
So it was very, very out of his wheelhouse, I think.
I love it though. Check it out.
A child of heaven left alone. They said this path was holy ground, but I'm the one here bleeding out. Promises of life betrayed by mouths that spit what angels say. I'm bound to men and feel their grief. Is this what's left of faith, belief? Hands reach out to tear my skin. This thorny crown, redemption, sin. So flesh and bone. Then I was born. I walked among them, felt the sting of every broken heart they bring. And if I'm damned, then so are they. An endless night, an endless day. Once I knew the breath of stars, but here I am beneath their scars. I see the cost, the fall, the loss, a kingdom drowned upon a cross. God, if you can hear this cry, in man I live, in man I die. The thorns dig deep, they pierce my soul. In flesh and blood I lose control.
Wow. That one is just, yeah. And I mean, and I'm not saying that just because there's a turtle in the hair at the end.
But it
It
doesn't
does
hurt.
not hurt the situation.
But it's just I mean, obviously we get a lot of cool AI music in these videos, but this is actually Neri's music, and she's just incredibly talented, and I'm really happy that she's in school now and everything, and getting more successful in her life because I think she's so amazing and talented and a great person, despite the fact that she tries to pretend otherwise. But it's just really awesome to be able to actually hear her singing in there, and then to see like Alex Cynical Giraffe just going out of his wheelhouse and making something that's like so nary as I think it's just really cool to see all these collaborations.
Yeah, I mean, one of the great parts of this challenge was seeing people get into the heads of the artists that they were making music videos for, and almost like summoning their spirits, in a way, like metaphorically. And
Yes.
it was like this was one of those where he just killed it. It's something that you wouldn't expect from him, and he's like a very positive member of the community too. I got to say that, like, very great personality. But to see him going outside of, like you said, his wheelhouse and doing something that's just so different from what he traditionally does was like really cool. Just a beautiful collaboration.
Yeah, I agree. It's really a great idea for you guys to put this together because it was so cool to see. And it's also just, I think, speaks to the community that we're building here, is it's just people who actually have come to get to know each other and what we're about and have a little more of a little like family thing going on. So it's really cool to be able to see that expressed in understanding what somebody is trying to get across with their music. And I really enjoy seeing that.
It was
Definitely.
awesome. And one day we'll get Neri in here to talk about her processes and so on and so forth. Maybe give us a few witch
Yes.
potions or whatnot.
We're talking her into it. Our next one, actually, it's Papadoo. I didn't actually get to see your video yet, so I put it on here because I wanted to, because it's the song that 3 people did, Block Past
Yeah.
Block, and I have seen her video a couple of times that she made for her song, and I really wanted to watch the one that you made for her, and again, hadn't had time, so I was really excited to be able to watch it together with you.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Is 3 here? I wonder if 3 is here. She might not be awake yet.
Well,
haven't
it's
seen her
like
yet in
I
the
think it's
chat.
11 in Lagos right now.
Yeah.
So she might be going to bed.
Right. Or
being
she might already
ready.
be in bed.
Yeah. And so this was kind of interesting. I wanted to do some scenes from Lagos. So 3 people from Lagos. My mother is actually also from that city. And so I thought it'd be cool to kind of take you on a sort of fluid artistic journey through certain scenes in Lagos, and that's the basic concept. And sort of this like flowing fluid motion that's contrasted with her sort of hard beats and sounds. So that's it.
Awesome.
Hey, Bri, Kai, Baswajin Sorone, Abide, not the face. Hey, Kai, hey, Kai, When she gangerita, the med they come up for road. I'm the weapon of warfare. My waves comes with zero fear. Emotion running upstairs. When do you want compare? I wake up from the night fear. My healing pain is repairing on not to despair. But I'm smiling desperate cause I take every day unprepared. Broken 1,000 times I put the pieces on a plate. Many claim to love me but broke me. I guess this was fate and I sold all to the abyss. My head is but will never stop. I was born to be spending on blocks. Block past block. Who want to? I don't suffer why I no go there for top. I go there on top. See it very well. Cause my niggas no say me. I go show them love. Hey. Sunan gulma muma muna nemon kodi. I'm looking for my daily bread. I no send you. What you want me not to do, I will do it in your face. You can talk all you like, I will get on my pace. Babu Wednesdayz zegene irina poji ya go yezu go pesa sugani muna ajewa kama mune dega arewa muna shiga go ina. Tell them I will never stop. I was born to be spending on blocks. Block past block. Who want to? I don't suffer why I no go there for top. I go there on top. See it very well. Cause my niggas no say me. I go show them love. Blocks on blocks. Money talking non-stop. Anywhere you want talk, me no they enter bus stop. I got money dropping every day. I dey show love. Papa Wednesdayz again. He don't understand. Kaleni so be you. Sunagani inazua. Sunagani be you. Sunagani irina. Sunatembe mata kwa mwijine. Kude idon suneli jine. I go in and zasu trika. Pazasu gane irimumba. Tell them I will never stop. I was born to be spending on blocks. Block past block. Who want to? I don't suffer why I no go there for top. I go there on top. See it very well. Cause my niggas no say me. I go show them love. It's true.
Cool. Yeah, I definitely like that one. Hey, and I just found out that you can actually make the screen bigger and show the entire screen. That's cool. How about that? Learn something new every day.
Yeah, that was awesome. I really liked it. I liked the colors and the imagery and everything.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And speaking of Lagos, if anybody is there in our audience, there's a club in Lagos called Element House, and I'll actually have visuals playing there this Saturday. Um,
Awesome.
Shameless plug.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
How did
Congrats.
you
It's
set
always
that up?
The owner had actually gotten in contact with me a couple years back, and we just sort of reconnected, and he'd seen some of my recent stuff, and it just worked out. And so I think Lemon and Herb and Lazarus Man will be playing there. So a couple of big Afro house names. So I don't know how many people in Lagos are listening right now, but if you're there, check it out.
Sweet. So the next one we've got is Grave Electric, which was a collaboration by Chez, also known as Cyber Metal Records, and Duke Zero.
Woke up wired in a hollow frame. Steel in my chest, but I feel no pain. Memories flicker like a neon dream. Ghost in the code, lost in the machine. Static whispers through electric veins. Circuits hum, but the scars remain. I was erased, but I pulled back through. Now the city's got a dead past due. I am the signal that won't fade out. A shadow that moves through the power lines. Buried once, but I dug my way. Now I rise where the dead don't stay. I see the world in electric blue. Numbers dance with a heartbeat used to. They built the walls, they locked the doors, but ghosts don't stop, they become the storm. I am the signal that won't fade out. A shadow that moves through the power lines. Buried once, but I dug my way. Now I rise where the dead don't stay. I hear the static call my name. No more flesh, but I feel the same. Every system, every key. The city breathes and it answers me. I am the signal that won't fade out. A shadow that moves through the power lines. Buried once, but I dug my way. Now I rise where the dead don't stay. Ghost in the circuit.
Cool. It was a little bit different from the ones that we'd normally see from Chez.
Yeah, with Duke Zero's song and then Ches doing the video, I thought it was again cool to see him making something that went with someone else's music because we see all of his stuff all the time, which is awesome for the things that he does. But it's cool to see him going out and do someone else's song.
I have to say I don't know too much about Duke Zero. Is anybody familiar with more of his work?
I think he's in the chat. I think I saw him join, and I think he's been doing a lot more lately. So definitely check out his site,
He makes a lot
his
of music,
page.
and he has this interesting format where he creates these bands and personas around them and creates some music for them. It's pretty cool stuff.
Interesting. Well, I think the next one we have is another. Well, actually, Papadoo, it's your video that you made for Case Sunny Art. Is that right? Obsidian Progression.
Obsidian.
No,
Progression.
no, that was
Or he made it for your song.
I believe it's she, but or
Oh, she.
I could be wrong.
It's
But K Sunny made the video for my song Obsidian Progression.
for your song. Okay, gotcha. Great. See, this is why you're here.
I see
Help set
Nigel
us
down
straight.
there smiling. He's going to get me laughing too.
This was another one that I did not get to watch yet, so I wanted to see it as well and added it to the mix. Very self-serving in my selections.
It's all right. It's all about serving yourself these days.
So that's cool because I still feel like I'm watching like a Papadoo video, even though it's
Yeah,
obviously something different than what you would normally make.
yeah, I loved it. K-Sunny really killed it. Like I'm a big fan of start frame, end frame animation, like continuous sequences, and this is really cool seeing somebody apply a different aesthetic than like what I usually use in my films. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, exactly. But yet it still has, I feel like, your vibe overall. So
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Was Eurotrance very popular in America?
Yeah, so I started listening to people like Armin van Buuren, Tiesto's Club Life, Ferry Corsten around 2000, let's see, 7.
Wow.
Like when I was a freshman in college, that's like pretty big. Like there's some friends I had that like really like that type of stuff. I don't know. It's hard to say if it was like widely popular, but I listened to that type of stuff. Yeah.
It brings me back to the times of one guy that was called Robert Miles. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. His popular song was called Children. Was an Italian guy that smashed it with that song, and that was the period where Eurotrance was big. It's second part of the 90s, I suppose, if I remember well. And this gives me that kind of vibes of that genre. Yeah. Sorry, just a little bit nostalgic of the good times going on.
Definitely.
So the next one that we actually had up was this was a collab with Lolo and the Chuck Tone. I'm not sure if Chuck's in the audience. No, still no Chuck. Okay. Well, anyway, Chuck, if you're out there, buddy, we're playing this one, and Lolo's around though somewhere.
Yeah, and so she definitely broke out of her comfort box for this.
I did see this one. I thought she did an amazing job.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting and pretty beautiful to see.
This one is called "How Do You Do That?" Shiznat. I'm sorry, we're PG rated. No, I'm kidding.
Ayo, how you do that shit? Ayo, do that shit. Do that shit. Ayo, how you do that shit? Ayo. Do that shit. Shit. Ayo, do that shit. Do that shit. Ayo, how you do that shit? Ayo. Shit. Ayo, do that shit. Do that shit. Ayo, how you do that shit? Ayo. Do that shit. Shit. Ayo, do that shit. Do that shit. Ayo, how you do that shit? Ayo. Do
I like the song.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
song was really, really nice, and the visuals actually were really chill with it.
Yeah, very Chuck Tone.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the skulls and the psychedelic figures and everything.
And the
Yes. And
final one?
actually, the final one is also from Lolo with Cynical Giraffe song, and this one again, it's because, we're curating this on our own, so I had to start with the Turtles and Hares and end with the Practice Beers because that one was just one of my fun favorites. It really makes me happy to watch, and that's what it's all about, is what I find to be happy to watch.
Well, it's your show, so
Exactly.
Well, there's gonna be time to see everything eventually. At least this way.
Well, I wake up in the morning and I start my day. Got a long list of chores and bills to pay. But before I get moving, I need a little cheer, so I crack open my first practice beer. Oh, it's just a warm-up, getting in the groove. A little practice beer to improve my mood. By the time the sun starts sinking, I'll be ready to start the real drinking. Mowing the lawn and fixing the fence. The sun's beating down and it's getting intense. But I got a little secret to keep me in gear. I take a quick break with one more practice beer. Oh, it's just a warm-up, getting in the groove. A little practice beer to improve my mood. By the time the sun starts sinking, I'll be ready to start the real drinking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Neighbors might wonder why I'm smiling so bright as I handle my business from morning to night. But they don't know my secret, it's perfectly clear. I'm just pacing myself with these practice beers. I'm fixing the truck, covered in oil and dirt, cursing and wrenching, putting in work. But to keep my head cool and not lose my hair, I reach for my cooler, there's a practice beer in there. When the weekend comes and it's time to unwind, I'll be ahead of the game, feeling just fine. With a steady hand and a mind that's clear, I've perfected the art of the practice beer. Oh, it's just a warm-up, getting in the groove. A little practice beer to improve my mood. By the time the sun starts sinking, I'll be ready to start the real drinking. End of the day and the sun's setting low. I'm feeling alright with a nice warm glow. Got a few more chores, but I'm in high gear, thanks to my good friend, the practice beer. If you see me sipping in the morning light, don't you worry, I'll be alright. Just a few practice beers to make it all clear. I'll be ready to party when the real ones appear. It's just a warm-up, getting in the groove. A little practice beer to improve my mood. By the time the sun starts sinking, I'll be ready to start the real drinking. Yeah, I'll be ready to start the real drinking.
I love it. Makes me happy. I love the little animal friends. And also I love that Lolo is now an elephant. So we have a whole little menagerie going on. And,
Aw.
anyone who would like to
It's an
submit
animal
themselves
house.
as an animal. Sherry, can we hear you?
Yes, my multiple personalities
Woohoo!
came out and I'm enjoying
Oh,
it.
fantastic.
Sorry, I couldn't figure out how to do the restream and to do X, and had like 4 other tabs open because of things mentioned I've never heard of it. Lots of cool stuff. I just want to give a shout out. First of all, thank you, ER, for helping me with that that video I did a long time ago.
and just kind of tongue in cheek. And when Papa was asking, okay, let's get those 10 songs, I'm like, okay, let's do it. And then I don't even know ER. This is how we met. Incredible job. Incredible job. And I want to just shout out to him or her. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And then also Papa and Lolo. This was a huge deal. Huge deal. If you could connect, I was just talking to Neri when we connected. It's like my intent was to try to do more than one, but it is not easy trying to get into somebody else's head and to really showcase them and just kind of relax in the group. I just want to say thank you for both of you for putting this structure together, because collab is a very delicate and beautiful thing. So shout out to both of you for doing this. This is outstanding. Outstanding.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, everybody really came through, and it was a little more work than I expected, but it was like really fun, and it was beautiful to see. Like you said, it can be a difficult thing to do without any structure, to just ask somebody, hey, can I make a video for your song, or do you want to collab? But when you put something like this together, it makes it easier, and a lot of beautiful stuff came from it.
It really did. And I want to really point that out. Thank you. Because it's hard to say, hey, I like your stuff, but I don't know how to collab. I really don't. And it was, I don't know. It was always thank you for that one. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So lots of great stuff. Abundant Wednesdays, guys.
It is very abundant. This was great. I loved being able to see all this stuff. And I saw a couple of comments and people were DMing as well that they hadn't seen some of these. And I'm like, exactly. This is what I'm saying, because I know everybody else is under the same thing. I mean, you've got real life to tend to, you've got your own creations to make, and then you're trying to keep up. And as our community grows and as you reach out and meet more people and so on, it's like you're really trying to keep up with watching everybody's stuff. But at best, at the moment, I can afford like a perfunctory scroll through and go, wow, really cool. And then I bookmark it to watch later. But like my bookmark list is,
so full, right?
How many times have you gone look, though? Even with my Pro Tools, it's like, oh my gosh, I missed it. There was like 2 or 3 videos I didn't even see before. And I'm like, I thought I was on this almost every day. So it's like outstanding. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Plus, just in general, like Lance and I have been talking, and we've talked to a few other folks and things, and just Nigel and Grimful have been really helpful too, just in the kind of figuring out, like Lance mentioned in his post, what we're doing, because we do have an abundance of things going on. It's totally amazing and a ton of fun, but it is hard to keep up with everything. So we're just kind of looking at how we can kind of restructure and refocus, both so that we can continue to make these shows more valuable and entertaining to everyone, and really at the core of what we're trying to do overall. And then also so that we can free up a bit more of our time just to be able to create our own things. You guys know that we've started an LLC. We have paperwork going and things for the foundation. So we have a lot of things in the works and that we're working on. And then, as everyone knows, we'll be in Vegas in a couple of weeks from now to do the Abundance Awards. So it's completely fantastic having an abundance of things, but it's also a lot to keep up with from week to week. And, I really do think that we want to provide something of value to you guys every week. And one of the things that we've just been talking about is kind of streamlining the show format overall, because I'm very passionate about, and we both are, about wanting to get that abundance mindset out there, and really the intersection of human creativity with AI, and inspire people by what we can do with all these tools. And one of the things that I enjoyed recently was incorporating people like Adam from Mind Branches and David Batterina and Jessica, the author, into our shows, and just looking at more ways that people are using AI in different creative spaces, and kind of helping to get rid of the taboos or some of the negative feelings people have around that. I think that we have like an important mission here in helping inspire people to be excited about the future, because something like this, it leaves everyone excited and hopeful, and you feel like you're part of a community. Contrary to taking out the human element, I feel like we're really focusing on the human element becoming closer because
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
hard for me
So
to accept that you're that the literary community would be, against any kind of like intellectual stuff like AI or forward
yeah.
thinking and stuff. I would think they would be the first ones to embrace it. So I'm a little disappointed to hear that. But we have a lot of people like Grim Fell, Dave Badarina, Um,
And I think it's just that they haven't seen all the possibilities. I mean, we take like
Right.
artists and I'm sorry, we take authors and poets, and you start making videos that add narratives and things to their content, right? Visual narratives and things like that. Like once you start collaborating with them, I think that their eyes will start to open up, and things like this will start to change over time.
If they just look at
I think so
yes,
too.
just look at it as a tool instead of a takeover. And
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
And that's just kind of something we want to be able to provide more of those discussions because I think they're important and valuable and people get a lot out of them. And as well as being able to, like, next week, we will have Eric Kerr on, and we're also planning to have Joy Purdy on, and we'll be talking to them
Oh,
about some
Joy
of
is
the things they've
coming
been
on, a
working on.
personal friend. I'm glad she's
Yeah.
coming. Yeah, I've watched
Yeah.
her. She's also
So
in
we're
the medical
confirming.
community, and it's just
Okay.
fun to watch, to see the people that have never done this just inspire to incredible artists, and people that, the people are coming out of the woodwork that I've never heard before that have the background. So it's good to see both the even playing field. So Joy is awesome. She's got a lot of tricks up her. I shouldn't say it now. She's going to have to wait a minute. But she has a lot of gold nuggets under those sleeves. So
Oh yeah, we're really looking forward to that. So that's just kind of what we were thinking is that maybe we would try to do more of the kind of what we've been doing, although a little bit more focused on bringing in some of those other discussions and maybe cutting back on some of the peripheral stuff so that we can be a little bit more focused. And then having weeks like this where we can actually have time to watch things together and have people pop in, like all of you guys who were great to join us today, because I think it's a lot of fun just being able to have a little bit more casual chit chat and banter and hear from everyone in a little like less formal type of setting. So this was a lot of fun
definitely.
today, in my
like one of the
opinion.
old spaces or something, but
Yeah.
Can
Plus, it's more fun though because we have like the ability to stream and everything and have the chat going. So I
exactly.
think it's a lot of
And
fun.
speaking of which, as you mentioned, because I don't want to keep it running forever, but as you're mentioning Vegas, again, for those who don't know, it is at the end of the month, May 29, 30, and 31. DJ Squirkle doing the after party for Imagine AI Live. The 30th is going to be the underground DJ event. And then the 31st is going to be the Abundance Awards. All of this on behalf of AI Music Video, obviously, but don't forget to get your tickets. Tickets, the 2-day passes for OCME members, which if you've uploaded a video to AI Music Video, you are automatically an OCME member. You just need to send them the information here. If you are not a member, the 2-day pass, $40. And if you want to go see the conference on, was it Wednesday, Thursday? Sorry. Then you can do the 3-day pass. But yeah.
Yes, 3 weeks away. We're getting very excited.
Every time we do a countdown of how many weeks are left, I get more and more nervous.
I am
literally.
getting nervous. I am getting nervous.
Listen, Laura, the important question is, do you have your outfit?
I haven't had a chance to go
Come on now. You
shopping.
better hurry.
Oh, I know. Well, DJ Squirkle was like, we're going to have to go down to San Francisco and hit some of the shops there. So we'll see what happens.
All right.
I've got
well,
a
don't
hat
run out
and
of
I'm going to see
time.
if it works.
Relying on you.
No.
I've got my husband's family's here this week, his aunt and uncle, and I'm gonna try to show her my outfit at some point and see what she thinks. So I'll get a heads up or not, or a thumbs up or not.
Send pics.
We'll see.
Awesome. Well,
Boom
I am
pics.
very, very excited. I hope, people in the audience are going to be there. Last year it was a fun event. This year we actually have OCME members. So, we're excited and we want you all to join us and celebrate all the amazing creations that you guys have done all year long. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so crazy to me still that I didn't even do my first AI anything until last July. So it hasn't even been a year yet. And I just saw his aunt and uncle the end of August. And then we saw them last night. We went to dinner and I was like, so my life has completely changed since I saw you last August. And I was going on and on. And I was like, so yeah, I interviewed the guy who founded the Black Eyed Peas. And they're just looking at me like, what is happening with you?
It is an awesome, awesome world we live in now. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible. And we just really love having you guys around and being part of all this and building what we're building together. It's so much fun.
Yes, well, we couldn't do it without you guys and without people from the community. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate everything you've done, you know, that you guys continue to share and trust us with your creations. I'm beyond grateful.
Me too. It's fun.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you guys all for joining today. And one of the things too is I know at first I wanted to have these shows be like an hour and then they've kind of been getting longer. So one of the things we also want to do is get it back to like an hour or so of chit chat and things just so that we're not keeping everybody overly long. But definitely appreciate you guys catching the live show and also watching the restreams later and participating in the chat. It's really a lot of fun.
Totally fun. Appreciate everybody coming out. Thanks to Luna Vega. Thanks to AI Music Video, Papadoo, Lolo for the Sonic Challenge, everybody who put into it. We're going to get to more videos as well. It's really a timing thing, just trying to keep it to an hour. And as you can see, we can't even do that, even doing our best to try. But yeah, we know you got things to do.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, and I want to thank you, and from me and Lolo, thank you both for featuring all of the wonderful participants in the challenge. And I want to thank everybody who participated in the challenge. It wouldn't have been possible without all of you. So, yeah, thank you. You guys did a great job.
Yes, and we'll continue watching these, and I'm sure that more will be highlighted throughout the festival in Vegas as well. So make sure to check them out if you haven't seen them.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to Vegas. Like, I don't know, this is going to be so much fun. It's so crazy. And I hope any of you who are out there and can make it, let us know if you're coming. Let's hook up. Let's have a coffee. All right. Keep well.
See you, everyone. Have a great week.
Cheers, guys.